few days ago, the industry watched $2 billion in proprietary source code leak from a Tier 1 AI lab. Today is Sunday, April 5th, 2026. While the general public is still treating AI like a sophisticated search engine, the architects have realized a terrifying truth. The cloud is a liability. The Anthropic breach proved that even with a $30 billion valuation, your proprietary data is only as secure as a single packaging error. For any enterprise operating in 2026, the subscription era is transitioning into a liability era. If your business intelligence is sitting on a third-party server, you are not a platform owner. You are a tenant in a burning building. Today, I am providing the equipment to exit that building. To solve the crisis of cloud dependency, we must move beyond the API. We are deploying a private agentic infrastructure. The system we are using is OpenClaw. OpenClaw is the open source harness designed to run coordinator logic, the same logic used in high-level coding agents, on your own dedicated hardware. The system architecture is built on data sovereignty. Instead of sending your sensitive company documents to a central server for processing, you are bringing the intelligence to the data. This creates a ghost workforce, background demons that operate within your firewall, executing complex reasoning tasks without ever touching the public internet. This isn't a hobbyist project. This is the decentralization of intelligence. Here is the micro execution. Pay close attention to the environment variables. To deploy a sovereign workforce, you need to configure the KAIROS background daemon within your local node. 1. Isolate the environment. Do not run this on a standard consumer OS. Deploy a Linux-based Docker container to create a hardware-level sandbox. This ensures that even if an agent malfunctions, it has no pathway to your host system's root directory. 2. The model swap. We are bypassing the cloud gate. Point the OpenClaw coordinator to a local instance of Llama 3.570b, optimized for 4-bit quantization. This allows you to run high-level reasoning on a single NVIDIA RTX 6000 or a dual 4090 setup. 3. The logic injection. Access the config.yaml file. You must manually enable the auto dream consolidation feature. Set your memory underscore buffer to at least 128 gigabytes. This creates a reasoning buffer, a space where the agent can audit its own logic and verify its outputs against your internal security protocols before delivering a result. 4. The deployment. Clone the OpenClaw alpha repository and execute the setuplocal.sh script. If you encounter a handshake error, it is a network mapping conflict within your Docker bridge. Map the internal agent port to port 8080 to stabilize the internal communication. Now, understand the scale of this equipment. This is not about saving $20 on a subscription. This is about institutional efficiency. Consider a boutique law firm or an architectural agency. They currently lose thousands of hours to manual document synthesis because they cannot trust the cloud with client confidentiality. By implementing a private OpenClaw node, you are offering zero-knowledge automation. You are recovering lost billable hours and eliminating the risk of a catastrophic data leak. You aren't selling AI. You are selling a fortified intelligence system. This is how you position yourself as a consultant for the new economy. You solve the security problem first, and the efficiency follows as a byproduct. The headlines told you that Anthropic failed. The architect realizes that the failure of the cloud is the birth of the local empire. We are moving into a period where privacy is the most valuable commodity on the market. The prompt class will continue to leak their data for convenience. The orchestration class will build their own walls and own their own compute. Your task for this Sunday is clear. Stop being a consumer of centralized tools. Become an owner of private infrastructure. Download the OpenClaw repository. Map your first local daemon. Verify the handshake. The era of the tenant is over. The era of the architect has begun. Subscribe to stay equipped. Information is the fuel, but execution is the takeaway. Stop being the liquidity. Become the architect. I will see you in the machine.